welcome to Premier Scene. I'm Claire Bueno, and we are very excited this evening because we are here for the Jameson Cult Film Club as they screen the highly acclaimed Headhunters. When you sat and read the script first time round, what was the emotion that you were feeling when you were reading it?
Well, I had worked with Jo Nesbø earlier on other things, and he was very reluctant to let anybody do anything based on his Harry Holder series. So this book came out, and it's a standalone, and the book is written like a film. So we immediately just said, you gotta let us do this one, and he said yes, so we were extremely happy.
It was a bit of a challenge to option the rights, really, wasn't it?
Well, not to this one, because we were trying on the other books, and he just didn't want to. I had them at one point, and then he just didn't want to do it, especially not in Norway, because he was kept writing the series. But since this is a standalone, it was perfect.
I have to say that this is a truly magnificent script. When you must have read it, you must have been excited as well.
The first 5 pages, I hated the guy I was going to play. I mean, he was everything I don't want to be. He is lying, he's stealing, he's cheating, and basically he's this guy in his tailor-made suit that I want to punch in the face. After one more page, I started to like him a bit because he got some trouble. Then he got even more trouble. Then I started to root for him. At the end of the script, I loved him and wanted to be like him, and that's a good arc for a character to have.
It's an amazing arc, and for yourself, Diana, you're playing Roger's wife, and for me, your part really is critical because it's everything that Diana does that makes an impact on the film. Did you see that in the way that the story went?
Yeah, absolutely. I think she's the motivation for everything that Roger does, and she is kind of the heart in the film as well. Even though she's kind of mystically drawn, and you're not supposed to know exactly where you've got her. I think, but reading the script, I was like, that was quite funny because when I read the script, I was so unused reading crime literature because I hadn't read it for ages. So I actually thought that the part when you're supposed to think that she's dead in some early scripts, and I just stopped reading. So I went to the first audition thinking that she was dead. She dies in the film, doesn't she? I was like. So it's
no, not really.
No,
it's a thriller. It's crime. You know, you're supposed to think that she's dead.
Yeah.
In Synnøve, it's like, but no, yeah.
The interesting thing where you were saying the first 5 pages you didn't like Roger.
Not a bit.
You're married to Roger. So what did you think of him as a person?
I think I kind of tried to search for what kind of kept them together in the first place, which is kind of a past before the film starts, if you know what I mean. So I think that in Diana, what she plays out, her love towards him, the audience do not really know what that's about. And I think that was my kind of mission to keep that alive in the film, that she still loves him and she sees something in him all along, which turns out in the end to be something good.
What script writers did you get involved with, who you wanted to write the screen adaptation?
Well, we started early on with a Swedish writer, actually, that I had worked with before. So he started out writing it. And then when Morten came along, obviously also we wanted to get somebody Norwegian. So Lars Gudmestad, who wrote the Norwegian stuff, came along through Morten.
Morten has been a really, really important guy for me throughout my career up till now. I mean, he's one of my first features, one of my first shorts, and now we've been searching for this one project, and I got a phone call from him, and he was like, Aksel, I found it, I found the project. And what is it? It's Jo Nesbø adaptation. No, he's not adapting his books. He's now. Cool. Then we have Morten Tildum, which I love, and then we have Jo Nesbø, which I love. He's like, who's gonna produce it? Yellowbird and Freeland is Marianne Gray and Aksel Hennie. Okay, then we have 4 really, really good reasons to do the movie. Can I please get the script? I read the script, and it's fantastic. I mean, what Morten has put me through, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's nothing bad about it, and he's fantastic.
Can you tell us us a little bit about what you feel, what Aksel's brought to the part of Roger? I mean, he personally feel he's phenomenal.
He is Roger Brown. I mean, he is, and he's such a professional, and what he went through during the filming. I mean, and he would not wear a wetsuit, going in the water or anything, because he felt it would limit him, and he was wet all day, and it was October, so it was like, he's fantastic. And he has an ability to make you like him, even though he's not a likable character in the beginning of the film.
As an actor, is it fun to play these roles? And I mean, you really are immersed, aren't you, in every single way in this film?
I mean, it's, as I said, it's like Roger Brown's arc is fantastic. And the film, as we said, is like the genre is, what is it? It's Headhunters. It's like crime, it's action, it's drama, it's comedy, it's everything. Basically, it's a Jo Nesbø film. And just being a part of it is fantastic.
I mean, the beauty of it is that you actually don't know what direction this film is going in. You're sitting on the edge of your seat and wondering, where is this film going to go? And did you feel that as well while you were kind of reading the script through?
I mean, that was how the script was, and that was what we hoped the film to be. So thank you very much for the compliment. Love you on that one.
Superb cast.
Yes.
But you've also you've had two obviously well-established male leading actors, and then you've gone for an unknown, really, a film critic turned now actress. Were you sort of apprehensive when this first idea came?
Yes, we were, but the problem is also finding an actress that has sort of an innocence about her, and also that is tall. Because as it turns out, most actresses are not very tall, and it was very important to the plot that she was taller than Aksel. So, and we were all doubtful, obviously, but when she did the test screenings, she just blew us away. I mean, there was no doubt, and so it worked out really well. She's perfect for the part. She is Diana.
She plays it. I mean, the emotion that she brings and the sensitivity to the part, you would think that she was a seasoned professional herself, wouldn't you? Really?
Mm-hmm. You know what? Many people say that, we don't like the way the female's portrayed. But it's what they don't understand is that she is seen through the eyes of Aksel. We see her the way he sees her. That's why she seems weird in the beginning, and then we learn when he learned how she is, which I think is great.
Now, you're new to the big screen. What was that process like for you?
Thrilling, very exciting, exhausting, and it's just wonderful.
And obviously working with Aksel, who's a seasoned professional, did that help? Did you work together and go and work through the parts?
When me and Morten tried to find what actress is going to play Diana, we tried all the actresses in Norway, and we just suddenly sat down and was like, hey, she doesn't exist. She's not a Norwegian. We have to. What do we do? We have to go abroad. And I said, Morten, when I read the script, I thought of one girl, and it's Synnøve. and he said, "What, is she an actress?" No, she's a film critic. Has she reviewed one of my films? Actually, yeah. Was it a good review? Actually, yeah. Cool. Then we can try her out. And Synnøve, I think you were a bit reluctant in the start. You didn't want to quite in the start. But the thing was, when she came to the reading, she was more prepared than any of the actresses. She was so on it. And Morten Tilden, when he gets excited, he starts going like this. And it took 2 seconds, and Morten was like, okay, can we do the other scene? And Synnøve was in that very first second.
And as we touched upon you being a film critic, do you have a different perspective really to film and the process and the craft of filmmaking, and a more respect for filmmaking really?
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
Maybe, yeah. But I haven't reviewed I haven't reviewed any films the last year because I can't do it.
films, you get to travel around a lot of locations logistically. What was that like for you guys? Not so much yourself.
Stayed in the house.
It's in Oslo and the surroundings are around Oslo. And when I film, I don't think about where I am. I think about what's happening. But it's cool to feel Roger Brown's process and where he is, because the surroundings vary a lot on where he is.
Headhunters are a great example of why audiences should be going and seeing independent and European film.
I mean, for us to answer that, I mean, we're in the middle of it. You know, is this a typical Scandinavian film? I don't know. You know, I wouldn't know because I'm standing in the middle of it. It must be up to others to see that and to feel that. But what we can feel is that it's insane momentum around Scandinavia and the films coming out from Scandinavia right now. And again, I'm thankful as hell for that. And I'm in love with being in the middle of it.
Well, the queues have been round the corner here at the Jameson Cult Film Club, and I can definitely say that the film is worth the wait. I'm Claire Bueno, and you're watching Premier Scene.